Hey, as I got busier and busier as a real estate agent, pretty soon an extra hour here or there was like gold. I mean, with 2 to 3 extra hours in a day, I could list another house. I could show buyers houses and probably sell a house. And you're probably in the same boat. You find that you're working like 2, 3, 4 times harder than you did just a few years back on each sale just to get the exact same number of deals closed. And once it finally does close, you're exhausted. I mean, it used to be all like happy and real estate was great, and now it's kind of like you get it closed, you feel like you've run a marathon. This was probably one of the simplest and the best shortcuts I ever discovered in real estate. And I think I've heard that before, the simplest solution is always the best. Well, the best of it all is it costs you nothing and your clients will love it. Okay, so just a little backstory on this. I was primarily a listing agent, listing well over 100 houses a year. So I would have 2, 3, 4 closings per week. But forget about that. I don't want to sound like one of these cheesy guys trying to hype themselves and how great they are. But I want you to see why I had to figure something out. My life at the time was constant overload. So I had to figure something out. So let's just say you and I have 1 closing a week, okay? So we're like normal agents, okay? Still takes a good chunk of your afternoon with the walkthrough, driving to the title company, sitting in those super comfy chairs in the lobby, waiting for them to call you in the room once everyone's arrived. And I'm never the last to arrive, right? I'm always first, so I'm waiting on everybody else. And then you just sit there while the buyers sign all their documents and the sellers sign all of your documents, and then you have to wait around for your check and the seller's checks and the wires to clear and it funds. I mean, they used to even just tell us, like, well, go out and have lunch and stuff. And, I'd even come back from lunch and they'd say, you know what, you guys might as well just go home, we'll let you know. Have you guys ever heard that? You might as well just go home, we'll let you know, all right? So I had a seller who was moving out of state, and the title company said, well, you can just come in like a week early and sign the docs here in our office, and we'll just hold on to them here. And then once the buyer signs, we'll, deliver the docs and everything like that. I said, hold on there. This could be pretty cool. So I went with the seller to sign the docs, took about 20 minutes, and I was there with them, and all of a sudden I walked out and I realized I'd saved like about 4 hours. All I had to do was have the title company mail me my check when it was done, wire the money to the sellers, and it didn't involve me. So I went from 4 hours for a closing to like 20 minutes. Even with drive time, it was like, it still saved me like 3 extra hours per closing. And that was if you only do 1 closing a week. If you're doing 3 closings a week, that's like having like 2 extra days, okay? So the takeaway for you is this. You want your clients to have a great experience, right? Is this a great experience for them? So just ask yourself this. Is this a great experience for them? Sure it is. They can sign in peace and quiet. They can sign on their schedule. No stress. They pick the date. They pick the time. Okay? Is this great for you as well? Sure thing. Better for my clients, better for me. But I do miss those super comfy chairs. So listen, just give this some thought. Try this out with your next listing. Present the idea to your sellers. I mean, why wouldn't they want to do this? Why wouldn't they want to do this? Why wouldn't they want to be able to close in peace and quiet, and they pick the time and the date of the location? Sometimes all it takes is just thinking outside the box to make money. So extra time for you is extra money. Extra time for your client is extra money. Time is money for you. Time is money for them too, right? So extra satisfaction is what we all try to deliver as real estate agents. We want to give our clients a better experience than the next guy or gal, right? That's how we're trying to differentiate ourselves. And I think you'll see this accomplishes that as well. So just have a conversation with your current sellers or new listings about how you make the process easier and see how they react. I guarantee you they're going to love it. If you're not sure what to say or you've already listed them, and how do I bring it up now or something like that. Just write, if you have any questions in the comment section. What if they say this? How about this? Whatever. If you got any questions, I'm basically just volunteering to answer any of your questions that you put in the comment thing. So I'm happy to do that. All right. But I think this is easier than you think. And once you get the hang of this, this is going to be a true win-win for you and for your clients, right? And that's what we really want. Okay. Until next time, think big, serve big. Take care.